What's going on, guys? Here with another epic video. Today, guys, we're going to be breaking down my remote YCS deck profile. Sorry for posting this video late. I've just been very busy and got a lot going on. But I'm finally going to post this profile, guys, so make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Before we do that, guys, my cards actually for the event come in, so we'll go ahead and unbox those first. I'll go ahead and do timestamps and stuff like that, so if you guys want to go just right into the profile, you guys can skip this part and just go right into watching the deck profile. Hey, that's a nice pull. Pulled a secret. So that's not bad. Also, guys, just consider checking out my TCG player. I'm really trying to hit 300 sales within 90 days so I can get access to doing pre-orders, and that's going to make a lot of stuff that I can do here more for the channel. Also will allow me to, if you guys end up becoming a YouTube member, you also get discounts and everything that I offer on my online store as well, plus a bunch of other perks that's in there. I'll do another video going over that, but if you consider checking that out and becoming a YouTube member, I think I've got it up to where you guys can get, I think, up to 15% at most off at the moment, depending on the level of membership you are with YouTube. So that includes pre-order sales too, guys. Pre-order sales for Yu-Gi-Oh cards. So you could be getting the cards before they even come out ordered and getting them at a huge discount. I don't know if anyone else that's offering 15% off on Yu-Gi-Oh cards, especially on pre-orders. Most people don't do discounts on pre-orders. If they do, it's like 5% at best. Alright, last pack, guys, and then we'll jump into the deck profile. Hope everybody's been doing well today. I appreciate everyone's love and support. Let me know what other video, guys, you would like to see as far as deck profile-wise, or just any videos in general. Comment that down below. Or any questions that you have about the profile. Alright, guys, make sure you guys check out the Scareclaw Sleeves. So sorry if only had 2 people pick them up. I definitely want to give a shout out to Randy and Radims. Hopefully I'm pronouncing your name right, man. If not, I truly apologize, but I definitely appreciate both of you picking up the card sleeves. I've also got another prototype that I did before, guys. They've come in a while back, but I haven't been posting in a while. But these are the other new sleeves that I'd made too with their full art. These are a little more expensive. These are another one of the ones that I was just kind of like testing with. But they look really cool, especially with this mat. Even just set in the back, right? It just goes so well with the mat. These out, guys. If you guys want these, I'll list them for pre-order, but I'll only do, purchase the ones that's for the people that specifically want it, because I've already spent quite a bit on these that people haven't picked up, unfortunately, as much. So that's why I appreciate the 2 that have so far. But I'll list these for pre-orders in case anyone wants to pick these up, and then I'll order these for the ones that specifically want these. I kind of do like these a little bit more. They do look much better, but they are a little bit more pricier than the other ones. Get the party started, guys. So we're gonna go through, right? We're gonna go through and just play our standard, pretty much 3 of everything, right? Right. We're just maxing out all the Scareclaws and the one Visa Starfrost. If I could have found room, I would have liked to have bumped it up to 2. But you definitely want to play them. So for other Scareclaw support, right, we're playing 2 of the field spell, right? We don't want to play 3. 3's too many. I'm still running 3 Arrival, right, because I like playing through Nibiru and comboing around stuff. So Arrival's really good, right, because it's not once per turn. The only thing that's once per turn is just the protect effect for the extra monster zone. And I do play 1 of the Straddle. A lot of people aren't playing Straddle, but it's very good for OTKs. OTKs are protecting, like your tryhard stuff like that, but mostly use it for OTKs. Cash side of things, so for Kashtira, still 3 Fenrir, 2 Unicorn since it got hit, unfortunately. 3 of the Scareclaw Kashtira, and 1 of the Rise Hearts. I probably would bump this down to 2 for the Scareclaw Kashtira if I had to do things over. Because sometimes I did see it in my hand a little more than I usually would. Also, guys, if we get 3,000 views or more on this video, I'll do a 40 card build of this deck. So make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. If we get up to 3K or more views in the video, I'll show you guys a 40 card version of this deck. That's really insane. That's even more insane than this version. Alright, so we're playing 2 Planet, 2 Birth, 1 Theosis, and 1 Big Bang. So for this here, guys, kind of the reasoning behind, right, the Birth, I did try to limit it down to 1, but a lot in the grind games, it was costing me matches when I was pre-testing before the event. So I ended up bumping it back up to 2, so that's why I ended up playing 2 for the event, just with testing. 1 just wasn't enough for the deck. All right, so now we're going to get more into our board breakers and our spell and trap cards that are not non-engine stuff, right? So we're running double Lava Golem, one Santa Claus. I was thinking of going triple Lava Golem, but I didn't know if people were still going to be playing Pearly or not, so I still went. That's why I went with the double Lava and the one Santa. If not, I just would have ran triple Lava. With the way it looked, would have been fine to run the triple Lava like I started to originally. And then just some other extenders, right? Our Parallel Exceed is a really good card we can use to continue to combo through with. One Reinforcement and Terraforming. If we didn't play the package with the Big Bang, I would probably take this out. I mean, you could probably still run it, so you could pull the Rich Art, which is fine, but to me, there's better stuff that could be suited for that. Books come really good handy, and we're running Call By as well, too. And the main deck, because we lose to Droll really bad, so we want to make sure that we're able to counter that. Double Talons, one Thrust. If you don't have the Thrust, guys, just run the 3 Talons. That's fine. So if you don't have the Thrust, just play the 3 Talons. Is perfectly fine. But I played that mostly because of, a lot of stuff's already got on field effects for negates or interruptions, and specifically Nibiru, so we can kind of combo through Nibiru a little bit easier, whether we're pulling the Talons or like an Arrival or something like that, or a Terraforming to continue to combo, something to that extent. And then we've got our last board breakers, our Lightning Storm and Feather Dusters, because we all know I hate Back Row, so that takes care of that. So start off standard, right, for Scareclaw package, same as always, 2 Light Heart, 3 Tri Heart, right? We don't really need the third one. It almost never comes up. If he gets negated, that's fine, right? Because he's not once per turn, so you can just use Starfrost, or do something with him to get him off the board, whether it be the Starfrost or something like that, and then just go for Tri-Heart, right? Because a lot of people waste the Imperm on that, and you want them to waste the Imperm. You don't want them to Imperm Tri-Heart, right? So that you want them to make that incorrect play. That's why I don't care about that. The Imperm is much better for Tri-Heart because that messes you up pretty big if they play it correctly and just let the Light Heart resolve. But most people aren't smart enough to do that. They negate the Light Heart, that's why I'm fine, and that's why I played it too. Cross Sheep, because we've got a lot of cool combos we can do with the Cross Sheep with the deck, and the Link Spider to combo through Nibiru, so we can keep, basically go Tri-Heart, extend, and basically go for game or do a lot of damage on the board. Blackluster Soldier comes in really good, especially against like Runic or like Cash. Usually just get this up against Cash. They wants to have no way to get rid of it. The only way they have a chance of getting rid of this is usually the Scareclaw Kashtira on the field to negate it, to bring it back like to 3k or something like that. So if you can banish their Scareclaw Kashtira, get rid of it, and keep it from coming back, they basically can't get rid of the BLS, especially once you give it the extra 1500 boost. And of course we're playing the one Vicious Astrolabe, right? Another good combo piece extender, plus it's a good pop as well. And then for our Exceeds, number 75 for negates and a potential Zeus line. We got the Shangri-Era, we got the Rise Heart, the legend Zeus himself, and then for our last, we have DeFleur, right? Because we are playing the Visa Starfrost, so we can go into DeFleur as well. So for the side deck, if you guys have made it this far, I greatly appreciate your support. So for the side deck, I was running 2 Bystials. I did want to bump this up higher, but I couldn't figure out what I would take out to bump this up, because I want to run them at least 2 of each. But I didn't have room, and the way the event went, especially with Exo Sister winning, that would have been very good. And I played a few matches against Tyr as well. And I ended up using them against Tyr as well, too, so they came in very good handy. Chaos Hunter, because I knew like Runic was going to be in there, especially for high Runic. This deck struggles with that because the deck is even faster than our deck, and plus they have really good recovery rate and really snowball very quickly, just like we do. So this is a good way to kind of help with that, to kind of managing the Runic cards. We know I hate Back Row, so that was a good bit in the events. We have our Cosmics for yet again Runic or Trap Tricks, Labyrinth, or whatever Floodgate that may be on the board, right, that we need to get rid of. Dark Hole for more board breakers, for them running Ibly or whatever it may be, or just to wipe out the board for us to, go for game, or to, just to bait out one of their, Omni Negates or something that negates spells. That's good for that. Double Dark Ruler, so in case we play against Manadome or something like that, that's got a very heavy board, or even Sprite would probably be a good example at times. where maybe we can't quite combo through. We need our effects to kind of go through, so we're fine with using the dark ruler. So that's why I decided that at 2, I feel like 3 is too much. 1's not quite enough, so you want 2's just right, I feel like. Sales ban, right, because we lose hard to Droll, and Nib still kind of hurts us. So that's if they're playing heavy Nib and Droll, it's good to side that in, and we can just call whichever one, you know, whatever based on your hand you can play through. If you can play through Nib, call Droll. Majority of the time you're going to use this to call Droll, because you can almost always play through Nibiru. We just don't want them Drolling us. And then for the last of the backup Scareclaw packages, the Defanging and the Twin Saw, both of these I end up siding in quite a bit throughout the matchup. I still don't see the point of main decking them. Like if I play more going first, which I do sometimes go first with the deck, you know, I could see main decking them, but when I did that, I ended up getting evenly matched, so it ended up doing, you know, they end up doing no good. I end up having to banish them face down anyway. But that'll do it for this video, guys. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Yet again, if we get over 3,000 views on this video, I'll do a 40-card deck version of this deck that I went through, and we've got everything down to just the, you know, basically the bare bones of the deck, so it's even more crazier than what you've seen in this video. But let me know what you guys' thoughts are down in the comments below. I appreciate your love and support, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.